What's up, everybody? Simon here. In this episode, we're going to talk about how American Express keeps raising fees. It's going to happen. At one point, the Amex Platinum Card is going to cost about $1,000. I predict it now. I'm going to say it's going to happen in the next 3 to 5 years. Now, that's a couple of years more than 3, but overall, it will have to happen. And there's always indicators of the fees being raised because so much is being offered in terms of these credit cards to compete. By offering more, they're going to have to raise more fees. And very recently, they also raised the authorized user fee from $175 to $195, $20 more. But if you have several users on your account, such as a family, that could add up. So in this video, we're going to talk about the potential of the American Express Platinum Card being $1,000 a year in membership fees. Before I get into this video, I always ask that you guys like the video, subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already, comment below what you think, and let me know if you are excited for the podcast studio that's to come. I got some great people coming on, a young individual that had the Platinum Card at about 18 years old, another Centurion member where we discuss Centurion and some other topics, and it's going to be great. So let's get into this video and go from there. Is my favorite credit card or charge card out there. It gives you the most amount of benefits. There's Centurion Lounge access, and of course there are some benefits to having the Centurion card as well versus the Amex Platinum. However, in some cases the Amex Platinum outweighs the Centurion. It gives you pretty much everything that you need. However, with the increase in fees of $20, it's kind of marginal. But if you have a family of 3, for example, or a family of 4 that's being added onto your credit card, then you are already paying an additional nearly $800 for a card or for more members, plus your $695 fee. So that comes out to about $1,500 just to have a credit card for the family. This could get expensive, right? So additional members have gone up in price. The annual fee with American Express has gone up in price. When I first got the Amex Platinum, I was paying around $500 for that membership fee. And then since it's gone up so exponentially. Not only that, we've seen the same thing happen with the Centurion, where the Centurion membership fee, I remember, was around $1,500. Then it jumped to $2,500. Then it jumped all the way to $5,000. And each additional member for the Centurion card is also $5,000. So it's not cheap to have these premium credit cards or charge cards. However, they are the best in the business. So the big question comes out is, will the Amex Platinum Card, instead of the $695 fee, climb its way up to $1,000 or $995? And the answer, for my opinion, is yes, it is inevitable. And the thing is, you can't get locked in at a certain rate. You're going to have to pay whatever they want you to pay in the future. And that's just the way it is. You're not going to be able to get away with it. And you're either going to cancel your card or you're going to have to pay the fee. And a lot of people are going to pay the fee. They could justify a $300 annual increase. And the reason they could do that is because everything is so expensive nowadays. If you guys go out to dinner with 4 people or a family of 4, it's going to cost you pretty much over $100, especially if you get drinks. So $100, that's 3 dinners that you're going to have to bypass to pay for your Amex Platinum increase when it happens. Now, I predict that Amex will do an increase to the Platinum cards in the next 3 to 5 years, where it may reach the plateau of nearly $1,000 to have this card. And I think it will happen. It is a pretty substantial jump, but is it enough to, 1, justify the cancellations, and 2, would people cancel? So comment in the comments below and let me know that if Amex raised your Platinum fee to $1,000, would you cancel that card? I personally would not. However, a lot of people, I think, would consider canceling the card or would expect more benefits. So that's another topic. If Amex raises your fee, should they offer more benefits for their raise of fee versus saying, hey, it's inflation, the economy's changed, everything costs more. Gym memberships cost more, food costs more, offering food at the Centurion Lounge costs more, labor pay is more, etc. So they do have to raise their prices no matter what. But at what level do we get to where the prices are substantially higher? And when I say substantially, I mean higher, that it's going to be near $1,000. So I'm calling it now in this video, the Amex Platinum fee will be $995 within 3 to 5 years time tops. I do think they have to raise prices. I do think once the economy turns and all of that printed money we've had, the inflation that they've been trying to curb, et cetera, continues to rise, it's going to happen. It's like gas. Gas before, if you saw $5 price of fuel, you'd say that's crazy. Now it's an average thing and you don't think twice about it, but it hurts your wallet. So when Amex does raise the fee to nearly $995 or $1,000, they'll probably keep it just below. It's going to hurt the wallet, but will it hurt it enough for you to cancel is the question. I personally won't, because I think that's the best card out there. It's a card that I've used ever since I've opened my businesses. It's a card I use even more sometimes than my Centurion card. And there are different cards to use at different times, such as the Gold, the Platinum, and the Centurion. And you could check out some of my other videos. But it is inevitable as prices go up. I still think the best card for the buck is actually the Amex Platinum at the $695 fee, but also the JP Morgan Reserve, which you cannot get for around $550 or $650 now. I forget what rate they are at. However, I did have the JP Morgan Reserve. I felt like it was having a Centurion card, bought for about 1/10 of the money. Now, the Chase Sapphire Reserve, one of my favorite cards, is very similarly priced to the Amex Platinum. I think that card's going to raise their fees as well. JP Morgan is one of the biggest, if not the biggest financial institution out there. So they are going to also have to raise their fees to offer more services to individuals such as yourself. So these credit card guys, if you're signing up today and you're getting used to that card and the benefits the card offers, guess what's going to happen? You're going to have to also pay more as they raise their prices, and they will raise their prices as time goes on. I guarantee you there's probably a plan to raise prices exponentially versus a certain amount of time and a certain amount of money versus a 5-10 year goal. So it will happen. If you get used to those benefits, get used to paying more in the future. Let me know in the comments below if you guys think that the Amex Platinum can reach $995 is what they're going to probably put it out in the next 3 to 5 years, or am I completely off? Do you think the benefits are justified with a price tag of nearly $1,000, or do you think American Express will need to add some more value to the card to retain you as a client? So this is a very big thing that Amex will be doing, is deciding on whether they have to add more every time they raise your fees. And they will have to raise your fees eventually. It's just part of the game, and that's what's going to happen. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Comment below, let me know. I think a price tag or a price hike will come. It's going to come soon, and it will always come, and we'll have to keep paying. I just don't know at what point do we break it off and say enough is enough and start using a card that just doesn't give us as much value but doesn't cost as much for an annual fee. If you like this video, please like, subscribe, and comment below. I appreciate it, and I'll check you guys here in the next video.